How you doing, guys? Russell from Four Files Foundation. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about meditation, right? Um, over the years, never interested me. Seriously, never interested me, right? Never interested me. I've heard about it. Um, yeah. And you can't mistake like not being interested in something. It's not in here. It's not in there. No one around me ever did it, right? But I will say this: it will. When I decided, I was given some advice by my brother-in-law and said, he meditates. He had a hell of a lot of mental health problems, like a lot of us. Um, uh, yeah, he said meditation really works, and it's now I know what meditation can do. It's actually our being. It's part of. It's supposed to be part of our being, and that's what we are. The essence of us. So I decided, right, this is while I was doing drugs, right, I decided, something that I could do just to try, because you got to try again, and, random shit, is to try meditation, right? And the only way I felt comfortable doing it was to, put my headphones on and just listen to trance music or melodic house, techno. And it really worked, I felt... I kind of felt peaceful, right? And it just gives you a start, right? It gives you, it gave me, sorry, the feeling back of peace, right? Yeah, and it's something that was completely lost in my mind, totally lost, and I needed it, right? I'm not saying that's what you need. I don't know what you need, right? And I don't really know what you want, but if some of the stuff that I say resonates with you, right? This is all from what I've already done. And it means a lot to me, right? It means a lot to me now that I've got out of it, and it's given me a purpose to share with you, and to let you know that the demons in here, the negativity flying around that you cannot, or you say you can't get out of. I promise, if you're willing to try anything, meditation, right? Give it a go, right? It's one thing. There's so many videos coming up. I will show you all different ways, right? All different ways that helped me, and if they can help you, like I say, my soul will be extremely happy. So yeah, meditation to music. Because I didn't really like being in public. Although I'm an extrovert, I'm an extrovert and an introvert. To be fair, I love being in both situations, but I couldn't get myself used to sitting in peace. Like being outside with crowds, and all I could hear was bullshit, and aggro and moaning and fucking hell. It was like, for fuck's sake, mate. Yeah. So I had to find a way, and I did. I found my way, right? And that's what I'm trying to say to you guys about finding your way and getting to know yourself. Other people will say to you, that's bullshit. Other people will say, don't do this, don't do that. It never worked for me, right? Take that advice, right? Take that advice. Don't reject the advice, but don't let it stop you trying either, right? I'm telling you now, even from your own mother and father, right? Even from your own mum and dad, they've tried it, it didn't work. It does not mean it won't work for you, right? So give it a go, right? Anyhow, any way, right? Meditation does not mean you've got to go and sit in the middle of a bloody field, in a around a campfire with 50 other people humming and saying amen and fucking all this. It's however you feel meditation. It's about going in, thinking, right, and listening to yourself, right? Sitting in quiet didn't work for me. Sitting in the public didn't work for me. Sitting in nature didn't work for me. But what worked was listening to what I loved. I listened to trance music. I listened, and I pounded my head for it. I literally pounded my head with it, and it really, really helped. Right? It took a very dramatic process. to be able to not need the trance to do it. Yeah, not need the music to actually meditate. And now I'll probably do it 3 or 4 times a day, and it's very, very natural, right? Very natural, and I absolutely love it. Right, it will never end. It will never end for me now. Right, that's this. It's part of me, right? And I do believe it's a natural part of our being. Yeah, we've just, we lose the understanding. I'm not going to go into all that because, yeah, that doesn't help, right? But I hope that helps you. Meditation does work. For me, it worked perfectly. Whether it works for you remains to be seen. It's up to you to make the effort. But yeah, try it. Good luck. Peace and love from Forefathers Foundation.